Hello, Ahmed. Thank you for joining me today. So I see that you are our automation instructor at Techtorial, and you have 8+ years of experience in teaching and 2+ years of experience in the IT field, right?
That is correct.
Great. So can you explain a little bit about the qualifications of the instructors at Techtorial?
Sure. First of all, thank you for having me today. It's nice to see you. I would say our instructors are well-educated, real professional instructors in terms of extensive knowledge and dedication, the sharing knowledge with students. And from myself, I would say we have Mr. F 10+ years of experience of teaching. Myself, I have 8+ of years of teaching experience. I know we have soft skill teacher, many years of experience for teaching. So in the teaching career specifically, we do not only focus on what to teach. We basically focus on how to teach and how to convey the information to students, because not everybody is on the same level. That's why we have been educated to convey the information to students in a different ways to make it understandable for people. So I would say from the feedback, I would say definitely we are actually successful for this one in terms of the results of surveys.
As an instructor, what can you say are the resources available for students during and after the course at Techtorial?
Yes, we have enough resources to be able to graduate from the course and start the actual job in real environment. And for example, during the course, you will be able to get the mentoring in 4 hours in a week at least. And we have homework system on the platform. You will be able to reach every time, like any time you want to work on. And we have alumni platform that students basically discuss over the questions, and then they get help each other, share the information to each other. And definitely we have a lot of documentation which includes all the possible interview questions, which you will get help during the interview process.
That's awesome. So does the SDET course cover any non-technical classes such as soft skills or interview preparation classes, anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. So the technical part is just one piece of being SDET. So I would say the soft skill portion is also really important that Techtorial provides. So what they provide is basically they talk about rehearse the real environment during the class. And then in this class, students will be able to understand what's going on in real life, how people discuss, how people have meetings. Basically, you will have a mindset what people are doing in real life during the course time. And for interview preparation, not only in class during the learning process, also once you are done, graduate from Techtorial, you will have the documentation of all the possible interview questions, and then you will go over all the questions to get used to the process, what's going on. And myself, during my class, I'm teaching automation. I always share possible interview questions during teaching time, which is really beneficial for students to remember and also to understand what type of questions people are asking.
Nice,
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so what are the potential career path or job opportunities available after completing the SDET course?
Yeah, I would say that's a great question that I'm pretty sure people have this question in their mind. I would definitely say in SDET course, you are not only getting educated for being SDET, it's one part of it. But the most important part is having the mindset of the logic of testing. So it means in real life, we have different types of testing, like we have QA engineer, test engineer, QA analyst, and SDET. These are all testing types. Once you get the logic of testing, you can easily change the career in the future. For example, if you are looking for something more coding, you can definitely go with developer. And if you are thinking about testing more, you can stay as that. So I would say being as that is totally different than other types in terms of having not only just manual portion, also you are learning coding and you are getting the logic and you are understanding the automation perspective of it. So basically it has a lot of career path.
Yeah, definitely. That's a long list. So those are all opportunities that students can go apply for and try to get those.
That is correct.
Wow, that's amazing. So we previously talked about the career opportunities available. Now, what is the difference between an SDET and a software tester?
Yes. So for this question, I can make it simple for everybody. So first of all, when you say software tester, the first thing comes to my mind is manual testing. It means that there's an application, and in this application you are testing some functionality. But this functionality you are testing manually, or you are not having lots of code to automate the process. So it's basically software testers. For the SDET portion, as you know, SDET stands for Software Development Engineer in Test. So it means that you're a health developer, health tester, which is the cool part. So that's the reason the career path will be so extensive. And in the SDET portion, you are kind of creating automation test suites, and then you are writing your codes and automating the process. And this whole process will making a kind of big benefit, or giving big benefits for the companies. That's the big difference.
Okay, so you could say it's a pro to be a software development test, because you kind of have more tasks, more things to do. More development and testing, both of them. Nice.
That's why it's really extensive.
So what are some important key skills or qualities that are needed to be an excellent SDET, in your opinion?
Yes, so during my teaching career in IT around 2+ years, and this question always was asked from my students. Ahmed, I'm really scared of learning this new area, SDET course. So basically, how can I be successful? So what I tell them is always, if you are going into one platform that you are not familiar with, always be kind of interested in. So it means that curiosity is the key of learning this whole process. So be curious what's going on in IT sector. The second thing is you should have a mindset of what's going on in IT, like how can I automate the process, or how the real environment is working. But from my side, if you want to be successful in anything, the best way is practice. So definitely you should have dedicated time to be able to be a well-educated SDET. And then this dedicated time should be filled with a lot of practices and attending the classes and having kind of understanding the logic and sharing the information with other people. These are a lot of factors affecting, but the most important one definitely is practice, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good route to take and mentality to have when you're looking to be an SDET, like a good SDET. Can you share a specific real-world example in which our students can learn how to solve it by taking our SDET course?
Certainly. Let me tell you a story regarding that. So in the past, I was reading a news regarding $1 billion loss from Amazon. And then based on my research, I realized that this money was lost because of the login functionality of the website. Imagine customers were not able to log in and order products that from Amazon. And then during this course, the real life examples we are bringing up to our class, and we are kind of automating this whole process, how to automate the critical functionality of the website, the applications. And then students are basically understand how they can automate this functionality, how can improve their problem solving skills. And in real life, once they face this kind of issue, how they can handle it. Basically, they learn everything during the course time.
Can you share some SDET student success stories on how their contributions significantly improve software quality?
Sure, there are many stories from students regarding improving software applications with their contributions. But I would like to go with mine specifically. So when I graduated from Techtorial, of course, I had enough knowledge to automate some processes. So when I joined the company, which is a robot company, the Schnucks, And at the moment, everything was manual. Like everything, we were doing manual testing. Some test cases were failing because we were not testing specific functionality. Sometimes I was misleading for the problems, or I was skipping some of the problems as well. But overall, after a couple months, I realized that the manual testing is all the process is taking a lot of time and a lot of efforts, which makes you stress out because there are still problems that you are facing, even though you spend tons of time to test. Once I start implementing automation, this is the kind of success story. Once I start implementing automation, after a couple months, we had like almost 99% coverage for the automation after a couple years, sorry. And then after that, we didn't have any production issues and we didn't have any problems with the testing. All the functionality were working. I got 2 times promotion based on the automation. At the beginning, automation was taking around 9 hours. And then I started applying parallel testing and dropped into around 20 minutes. And then I got another promotion for this improvement enhancement. So overall, what I can say with I had zero background knowledge. So when I joined the Techtorial, I had zero background knowledge. But after that, all of these enhancement improvements came with the knowledge that I learned from our instructors, and of course my dedication, the sharing information with students and everybody, it brought a lot of good benefits, I can say.
So Ahmed, why Techtorial? Why should a student choose Techtorial?
Yeah, that's actually amazing question that I can answer today. For me, Techtorial is not a course. Techtorial is kind of part of my family. Because when I come to Techtorial, I always feel myself like I'm at home, because there are some dedicated places that you can, study. And of course, there are a lot of people are helping each other, sharing information with each other. People graduated from course, they are coming and having interview. You have a chance to attend the interview, witness what's going on during the interview process. That's another benefit that students can have. Of course, there are always tea, coffee, and some snacks that you can find, which is good in the morning. Sometimes I do not have breakfast and I come here and do my breakfast here, to be honest. Again, it's my family. And of course, these are all the good parts, but definitely for professional part, we have really dedicated professional instructors here that I mentioned before. And then the Techtorial provides a wide variety of resources that you can improve yourself and make yourself ready for the real environment. And if I consider all of this stuff, it's definitely worth to be in Techtorial other than different courses,
I definitely agree with that.